tough as the winter is on everyone, it's especially dangerous for our senior friends and family. And Tim Bartos, the president and CEO of Bartos Health System, is here now with some tips on staying safe and warm when those temperatures dip. Today, not such a bad day, but this really almost is the exception. It's been
No,
pretty
that's
cold.
true. I was going to say we're getting a little bit of a reprieve, but
Yeah.
we've had some pretty rough days.
Yeah. So what do you got for us?
Well, unfortunately, snowy roads and sidewalks can be very dangerous, especially to seniors during the winter months. And these injuries, if you fall, can be very serious. They can be wrist injuries, hip injuries, head trauma, very, very serious. So you're going to want to avoid falling by making sure that you've got shoes that have good traction, non-skid soles on them. Try not to rush out right away. Make sure the roads are nice and clear and they've been salted. And here's a tip, and don't laugh when I say this, because I know some folks will, but walk like a penguin.
Oh, okay.
And by that I mean widen your stance, go slow, and shorten your steps to avoid falling.
Oh,
So-
great. Well, it's great advice. So just remember, think penguin.
If you don't remember anything else from today's segment,
Remember,
walk like
think
a
penguin.
Right.
You know, I know a lot of people who have to, augment their heat in the house, and they're using supplemental heating devices, and that's a little dangerous too.
It can be very dangerous. Fireplaces, kerosene lanterns,
Yeah.
gas heaters, that kind of thing can cause carbon monoxide poisoning. So you're going to want to make sure that you have a carbon monoxide detector. If you need a new one, go out and get a new one. Make sure that the batteries are working. Make sure that you have a fire extinguisher in the house and that you know how to use it. And what's that old expression? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's still true.
All right, and the other thought too is, you want to stay safe if you're on your feet on the sidewalk, but you're also going to be out in your car presumably, and the roads are they just get bad.
They can. All right, and driving can be dangerous for any of us, but especially for seniors who maybe aren't driving as much, or maybe their reflexes aren't quite what they used to be. So make sure your car is winter ready. Get it checked out. Important things that come to mind are winter wiper blades, for instance. Winter washer fluid, windshield washer fluid is extremely important. Check the tires, make sure there's enough tread on there and that the tires are not bare. Those are all very important things. And lastly, if you're uncomfortable driving, don't hesitate to ask a friend or a relative to take you somewhere during the winter months, and just say, I'm just not comfortable driving in the ice and snow.
All right, Tim. Thank you.
Last, remember, aging is mandatory, getting old is not. Thank you, Liz.
No, thank you. And just let me add, if I can, if you know a senior out there in the winter, and you can just check on them and make sure that these things are being done the way they should be done, you're doing everybody a favor, especially them. So keep that in mind too.